Cash already. Can okay, we continue. Oh yeah, we continue. Okay. Student, those who attending online class, any question you want to ask me? Can you understand? Can you understand the 4 functions of management? Okay. I continue, student, I continue now. Okay. Okay, so student, this part, right, it teaches us what are the 5 rules and what are the 5 actions that we can take to successfully attract diversity background people to join our company. Okay, so student, the meaning of diversity means different. Okay, so the first, okay, student, I want to let you know something. Okay, this one show you the rules. Okay, so this one, they show you the rules. This part show you the action. Okay, what action we can take to attract different background people to join our company. Okay, so I repeat, this one rules, this one action. Okay, so the first rule to successfully attract diversity background people to join our company is we need to involve all our employees. Okay, we need to educate all our employees on the tangible benefit of diversity recruiting. Okay, we need to provide them some training. We need to teach them how to talk to different background people, how to, what are their culture. We need to respect different background people. Okay, because young generation, you're thinking different. Older generation also thinking different. So the way we talk, maybe sometimes we will get some conflict. So that's why the first rule is we need to educate. Educate all our employees, tell them, teach them how to talk to each other, teach them respect other culture, other people culture. Okay, because different background, different nationality, different races, they have their own culture. So we need to respect. Okay, like that, all our employees, they will work happily in our firm. Okay, this is the first rule. Okay, second rule is company need to communicate diversity. Okay, so how is we need to show to our prospective employee our company not racist bias. Our company have different background people in our firm. We are not biased. Okay, so this is the second rule. This is action. Okay, so prospective employees are not likely to become excited about joining your company just because you say that your company is diversity friendly. They need to see it. So you need to show to your prospective employee, currently in your company, you have a fair labor policy. Your company is not biased one, very fair one, fair to everyone. Okay. Then, okay, the third rules to successfully attract different background people to join your firm is this one. Our organization must support diversity initiative and activity. Okay, our company need to help different background charity organization. Okay, so our organization need to support community-based diversity organization. Okay, so by this action, other people can see. Other people, they know your company. They know your company is not biased one. Everyone, your company also will have one. Okay, so this is the third. Okay, then okay, the fourth rule is our organization need to spend some money to promote our company. Okay, so the fourth rule of successfully diversity recruiting is delegate resources. Okay, so this is rules. This is the action. Okay, so like for example, okay, if your organization is serious about diversity recruiting, you will need to spend some money getting your message out to the right place. Okay, we need to advertise our job vacancy to different language magazine. Okay, we need to promote our product. Sorry, we need to promote our company. Okay. Then okay, the fifth rule of successful diversity recruiting is our organization need to promote our diversity initiative. Okay. As an employer, we need to sell our company to prospective diversity employee and present them with convincing cases as to why our company is a good fit for the diversity candidate. Okay, so we need to show to them we are fair. Our company will not racist bias. We treat everyone fair, and all our all our employee in our firm, they also will work well with you all one. So we need to promote our company like that. Okay? If not, we cannot attract different background people, different races, different nationality employee to join our firm. So we need to do all these things. Okay. So now we will move to discuss about what are the responsibility of middle management. Okay, so middle management, we are referred to the branches manager, general manager, division manager, or department manager. They are in the middle level. Okay, so as a middle manager, they are responsible for develop technical planning and operational planning that implement means carry out. Okay, that implements the general guidelines established set by top management. Okay, so this is the job for middle management. Okay, so as a division manager, once we know the strategic planning from our top management, then as a middle manager, we need to plan step by step how to carry out the plan set by our CEO. Okay. So as a middle manager, their responsibility is more laterally focused than CEO. Okay. So meaning, okay, as a middle manager, they focus on their branches only. They focus on their department only. Okay. They just need to manage their department, their branches well only. Unlike CEO, okay, unlike president, they need to manage the whole company one. Okay, so this is their responsibility. Okay, so as a middle manager, they are involved in the specific operation of the organization. Okay, like for example, our dean of FFP. Okay, so he just manage one department only. Okay. So in business, branch manager, division manager, departmental manager, they are considered middle management. Okay, they just ensure their campus, their department, branches perform well. Okay, so this is the duty as a middle management. Okay. Any question before I continue?
No.
Okay. Okay, this is a first line. Okay, so this is the duty for the first line manager. So first line manager, the position in first line manager is like supervisor in one department. Okay, like for example, let's say I am supervisor of McDonald's. Okay, so I need to direct my staff performance. I need to plan, I need to develop a planning for today. Okay, how I need to ensure all the machine in my outlet perform well. So this is my duty as a supervisor. Okay, I need to ensure my employee enter to the outlet on time. So this is the duty, the responsibility for supervisor. Okay, so as a first-line management, their responsibility is they are responsible for implementing, carry out the plans established set by middle management. Okay, so as a supervisor, as I mentioned already, I need to direct my workers' daily performance. Okay, I need to ensure my staff enter to store punctually. I need to ensure my staff serve customer well. I need to ensure my staff they know how to do their work. Okay, so this is the duty as a supervisor. Okay, and as a supervisor, I will plan. I'm responsible for the operational plan. I plan 1 day or 1 week or 1 month. Okay. Any question before I move on? Okay, can follow. Okay. Yeah, so that this diagram, right, actually show you each level of management, they perform this 4 function one. Okay, but different level of management, they spend their time in different function. Okay, like just I mentioned, as a top manager, they spend most of the time in planning. Okay, if you are the top management in the company, you spend most of the plan. You will spend most of the time in planning. You make a decision whether to develop new product or not. Okay, whether to enter to new market or not. So this important decision made by them. Then middle manager will spend most of the time in organizing, arrange resources for the company, for the organization. Okay, and then as a first-time manager, they will spend most of the time in these 2 functions, directing employee and controlling employee performance. Okay, any question here? Okay, no, then we continue. Okay, so this part we discuss about the different area of management in the organization. Okay, so each level of manager, they will specialize in certain level. Each level of management, they will specialize in certain area one. Okay, so in a company, we need finance department, we need financial manager, we need a marketing manager to help us. Okay, so in this part, I will let you know what is the duty for financial manager, like all of you. Later, after you graduate, you will enter to accounting and finance department. Okay, this department, you manage money. Okay, you help your company control the cost. Okay, you help your company to think how to enlarge the cash of your company. Okay, so financial manager, they focus on obtaining the money needed for operation of the organization. Okay, and as a financial manager, they make a decision how to use this money properly. Okay, like for example, let's say in future, you work in accounting and finance department. Okay, let's say your company engage a new project, they need money, they will ask your approval. So you need to decide how many budget you allocate to them. You approve. Okay, you approve the money. Okay, then in the business, okay, we also have production department and also operation. Okay, operation. Okay, so what are the duty? What are the duty as a production and operational manager? Okay, these are the duty. Okay, so as a production and operational manager, they need to ensure necessary part, necessary raw material, okay, necessary product available in the company. Okay, so that we can offer to our customer. Okay, let's say like for example, if you are the production manager in factory, you know what's meant by factory, right? 工厂. Okay, so you need to ensure the material enough in your warehouse so that you can change the raw material into a finished good and then you send to your customer. Okay, so this is a job as a production manager. Not only this, as a production manager, you also need to ensure all these machines function well. Okay, if not, how to produce product? Okay, so this is the job for the production and operational manager. Okay, and we also have one area, manage employee one. Okay, so this department we call human resource department. Okay, have you heard this department before? Okay, so as a human resource manager, this manager will handle all the staffing function. Okay, so as a human resource manager, this manager handle recruiting, selecting employee, interview employee, provide training to employee. And human resource manager also will set suitable salary for employee, manage employee relationship. So this is their job. They manage the employee issue. Okay, so as a human resource manager, they need to ensure employee satisfaction, manage employee. Okay. Then very important for an organization to earn money, we also must have a marketing department, marketing functional area. Okay, so marketing manager, they in charge maintain good relationship with customer one. Okay, so this manager will tell you customer need what. They will set suitable price for the product according to our customer purchasing power. Okay, according to our target customer. Okay, because not all the customer, not all our market, they are from high income. Okay, so that's why our marketing manager, they will help us to set suitable, reasonable price for our company product. And then this manager also will help us to promote our product, deliver our product to customer. Okay, so this is their job. Can understand? Okay. And now IT computer system is very important for all organization, right? Okay, website. Okay, so IT manager, they are responsible for maintaining our computer system. Okay, ensure all our computer network function well. Okay, and IT manager also will teach employee how to use the computer system. So this is their job. Okay, and then we also have administrative manager. So administrative manager like branches manager, general manager. Okay, they manage an entire business or major segment of a business. So this manager, administrative manager, do not specialize in a particular function one. Okay, like branches, the banking branches manager. This manager, they manage the entire branches one. Okay, so this is administrative manager. Okay, so now can follow? Okay. Okay, now we'll go on to this part. Okay, student, in your group assignment part 4, you can refer to this part. Okay. Okay, so this part will discuss about what are the managerial role paid by a manager. Okay, so meaning if as a manager, okay, student listen carefully. As a manager, you will handle a variety of roles. You need to perform different activity. Okay, you are not only manage your employee, you also need to handle conflict. You also need to manage the process, right? Okay, you also a person represent your company to outside. Okay, so as a manager, you need to perform a variety of role. Okay. So what is meant by role? Okay, role is a set of activity that a person is expected to perform. Okay, so managerial role, we are category to 3 tasks. Okay, we have, as a manager, we need to play informational role. So what is meant by informational role is, as a manager, we are the person get the information, analyze the information, and then we tell our employee the information. Okay, so this is information role. Okay, and then we also have, as a manager, we also need to play interpersonal role. Okay, so interpersonal role means as a manager, we are the person. Okay, we are the person who tell our colleague, our staff member, some important information. Okay, and as a manager, we are the person who tell outside about our company new development, new project. Okay. Also, as a manager, we are the person who play figurehead role. Okay, we represent our company, we represent our department to attend certain ceremony, sign contract. Okay, and then the third category, the third type of managerial category is decisional role. Okay, so decisional role means as a manager, we are the person who make decision whether to change a new process or not, whether to develop a new product or not. Okay, we also need to make a decision how to handle unexpected event. Okay, so now we go to discuss all these specific role one by one. Okay. Okay, so the first type of managerial role we discuss is informational role. Okay, so informational role means this category involves processing information. Okay, so the first specific informational role paid by manager is monitor role. Okay, so what is meant by monitor role is, as a manager, we are the person who sit out and gather information relevant to our company. Okay, we gather market information, we gather customer information, we gather the customer feedback, and then we process it. Okay, and as a manager, we also a person who monitor our team performance. Okay, we need to monitor our team productivity, performance, their well-being. Okay, so this is monitor role. Okay, so this is the example of work activity. Okay, so this is the example of work activity related to monitor role. Okay, so like for example, let's say I want my company decide to develop a new product. So I, as a manager, I need to find out what are the legal restrictions on new product technology. I need to get the information. Okay, I need to gather some information. What are the impact on my company? Okay, and then this one is second example of work activity related to monitor role. Okay, so as a manager, I need to get a lot of industry news that relevant to my company. Okay, I need to know all the information about the market. I need to know all the information about my customer. I need to know all the information about my competitor. Okay, so I need to monitor all this. Let's say I measure, I need to monitor all this properly. Okay, then the second specific role under informational role is disseminator. Okay, so what is meant by disseminator role is, as a manager, after I get the information, I am the person who tell my staff the important information. Okay, so this is a meaning for disseminator. Okay, so disseminator means this one. Okay, I communicate the potential users useful information to my colleague and my team. So this is disseminator role. So you analyze your manager whether they perform this activity or not. If they perform this activity, means they perform disseminator role. So you include in your assignment. Okay. So these are the example of work activity related to disseminator role. Okay. Like for example, let's say I am the production manager. I hold a meeting, and then in the meeting, I tell my worker current production figure. Okay, I tell them now our department already produced how many units of product. I tell my employee. Okay, and then the second example of work activity is I, as a manager, I conduct a meeting, and then in the meeting, I inform employee about the new development in our company. So this is disseminator role. Okay. Then the third specific role under informational role is, as a manager, we also need to perform spokesperson role. Okay. So what is meant by spokesperson role is, as a manager, we represent our department or we represent our company, speak to person outside. Okay. We transmit information to people outside the organization. This is spokesperson role. Okay, like for example, I don't know if you notice or not, Samsung company, every time they launch a new product, the CEO will send out, the CEO will announce, will demo the new product in the press conference one. Okay, that one is spokesperson. Okay, or the manager organize a press conference, announce a new project for of the company to the outside people. So this one also example of spokesperson. Okay. Okay. After we discuss about the informational role, okay, now we will proceed to discuss interpersonal role. Okay. So interpersonal role means, as a manager, we are the person who connect. We are the person who tell connect to collect in other department. Okay, we are the person who connect with outside people. Okay, so this is the meaning for interpersonal role. Okay, so interpersonal role involve providing information and ideas to others. Okay, so the first specific role under interpersonal is figurehead. Okay, so figurehead means, as a manager, we are the person who represent the company in the symbolic way. Okay, because we hold the power in the department. Okay, so we will represent our company through certain ceremony. Okay, like for example, let's say we have a client visit our company. So who will bring the client to lunch is manager. Okay, so this is figurehead. Okay, so then these are the example of work activity related to figurehead. Okay, like for example, let's say I am CEO of the company. Example, okay, let's say I am CEO of company. I represent my company through cutting the ribbon at ceremony for the opening of new building. So this is figurehead role. Okay, because I am the power person in the department or in the company. So I will play figurehead role. Okay. And then this one is another example of figurehead role. Okay, like for example, let's say I am manager. Okay, I am the person who gives a speech to welcome new employee. Okay. Any question here? Okay, yeah. Okay, then leadership also under interpersonal role. Okay, so as a leader, we are the person who tell our employee what to do. Okay, we hold every day. Okay, we tell our employee what to do, and then okay, as an employee, as a manager, we are the person who motivate employee to achieve organization goal. Okay, so example is like that. Okay, so this is the example of work activity. So student, how you do your assignment is, first of all, you check your manager work activity, you check your manager duties, and then you relate their duty to a specific role. Example like that. Okay, you can present your good assignment like that. Okay, so how a manager perform interpersonal role is, okay, as a manager, we are the person who help employee to set money performance goal. We tell them how to achieve this. Okay, we as a manager, we get them how to achieve this target. We tell them the expectation. Okay, we tell them our expectation. Okay, and then this one is the example of how manager motivate employee. How manager motivate employee. Okay, so example of motivating employee like that. This one. Okay, so as the manager, we can give a pat on the back to the employee who perform well. Okay, or as a manager, we tell our employee, if you able to help company to earn profit, I treat you go to lunch. So this one also one of the example of motivate employee. Okay. Okay, this is a third specific role under interpersonal role relation. Okay, so as a manager, we also need to play lesson role. Okay, so lesson role means as a manager, we must communicate with internal contact and also external contact. Okay, so like for example, student, let's say I am the production manager. Let's say I am marketing manager. Once I get my customer order, I need to connect with production department manager. I need to tell production manager how currently how many order we get. And then I also need to tell production manager when is the deadline, when my customer need. Okay, and then okay, I as a marketing department manager, I also need to listen with my customer. I also need to tell them when our company able to send the product to them. Okay, so this is lesson rule. Okay. Okay, now we go to the last type of managerial role. Okay, so manager also need to make decision. Okay, so these are all the work activity performed by manager. Okay, so as a manager, we also need to play the entrepreneurial role. Okay, so what is meant by entrepreneurial role is, as a manager, we are the person who create and control change within the organization. It means that, okay, as a manager, we are the person who make a decision whether to produce a new product or not, how to help our company perform better. Okay, so and then, okay, as a manager, okay, we are the person who generate new idea, okay, and implement them. Okay, so this is the entrepreneurial role. Okay, so the work activity, the example work activity relate to entrepreneurial. Okay, you can refer to this one. Okay, so example, as a manager, we have to make a decision whether to invest in a new business or not. Okay, so this decision made by manager. Okay, then and then, okay, as a manager, okay, they also need to perform disciplines and the role. Okay, so meaning as a manager, they are the person who make a decision how to solve unexpected event, how to solve unexpected crisis. Like for example, let's say I am production manager. Suddenly the machine breaks down. So I need to make a very quick decision how to solve this problem. Okay, or let's say I am the manager, I am the factory manager. Okay, my employee feel unhappy, they don't want to work, they protest in the company. So I as a plant manager, I as a factory manager, I need to make a decision how to solve this problem. Okay, I need to make a very quick decision how to solve all these unexpected crises. Okay. Then the third specific role under decision role is we have resources allocated. Okay, so this one means as a manager, we are the person who make a decision. Okay, this project, I want to allocate how many budget there. I am the I as a manager, I am the person who make this decision. Okay, I also need to make a decision. Okay, this department, I want to give them how many new computer system. Okay, so this is the meaning for resources allocated. Okay, so resources allocated is involved allocating something as well as assigning staff and other organizational resources. Okay, so this is meaning for resources allocated role. Okay. Okay, okay, then this is the last specific role under decisional. Okay, so as a manager, we are the person who represent the company at negotiating process. So as a manager, we need to make a decision how to bargain with our supplier. Okay, how we get a good discount from our supplier. So we need to make a decision. Okay, so this is the meaning for negotiated bargaining. Okay, we are the let's say okay, we are the manager. We are the person who represent the company at the negotiated process. Okay, like for example, a student. Like for example, let's say I am the purchasing manager. My job is to help my company save costs. Okay, so I need to discuss with my supplier how many discount I can get. Okay, so I need to bargain with my supplier. Okay, like for example, I buy certain product from my supplier. Okay, and then I need to bargain with my supplier. I ask them, can I buy this amount of product from you? Can I get 50% discount? Definitely supplier not agree, because they also need to earn profit. So definitely supplier say cannot. We cannot earn profit. Our company only can give you 10% discount only. Then definitely you are not agree because you want to get good discount. You want to help your company save costs. Okay, so you bargain with your supplier again. If like that, can I get 20% discount? If you give me discount, I will continue support you. Our company continue support you. So after you bargain like that, you see how your supplier reply. Maybe they will agree. Okay, because you say your company continue support them. So supplier will give you 20% discount. Example like that okay, example, you bargain like that, negotiate. Okay. And then as a human resource manager, you also will involve in the salary negotiated with union representation. Okay, like for example, your employee not happy with the salary. Okay, they feel their salary very low, they cannot survive. So employee, they will discuss with their union representation. Your employee want 20% salary increment. Okay, so the union representation, they will discuss with you. They will hold meeting, and then in the meeting, as a human resource manager, you bargain with them. So the leader, the union leader will tell you, your employee wish to get 20% salary increment. Okay, definitely, as a human resource manager, you also want to protect your company, right? You will tell this leader, cannot. 20% salary increment cannot. Because our company not afford. Our company only can give 5% salary increment. Okay, so the leader of union representation will bargain with you again because too low. Okay, so the union leader maybe they will say, can you increase 5% salary increment is too low. We are not accept. Can the company increase more? Maybe another 5%, 10%. Okay, so this is how we bargain. Okay, see, then depend on the human resource managers agree or not. Okay, so this is the meaning for negotiator role. Okay. Okay, so then this part, I show you, these are the additional example. Okay, so these are the additional work, example of work activity relate to the specific role. So you also may have a look here. Okay, any question here? Any question here? Yes. Huh? Okay, Mickey, the role that you can write in your individual assignment, you can refer to this part also. Okay, so in your individual assignment, you provide me 2 roles. Okay. Yeah, Yuan. Your individual assignment, you give me 2 roles. But then in your group assignment, you need to discuss 10 roles. Okay. So in your individual assignment, you provide me specific role. Okay, example, figurehead role, disseminator role. Okay, you give me specific role in your individual assignment. So you get what I mean? Yang, can you hear me? Okay. So in your individual assignment, you directly provide me specific role. Example like figurehead, monitor, yes. Okay,
Miss,
yes.
Miss, can you show me the entrepreneur slide? I want to take down the additional information.
I sent to you already,
Is it?
Yes. I sent
the same one.
Same one.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You get my additional notes already, so no need to copy,
Oh, because I got a physical book, I want to take down.
Oh, you got the physical book,
Yeah.
But in the physical book, I think the information more detailed than me, right?
No, some of the information no in the physical book. Like the entrepreneur one, you got the additional information, and then my physical book don't have.
But this note I sent to you already, Zhong Wei.
Yeah.
I sent to you parallelly already.
Okay.
Because you say you want,
Yeah. I see the one as a manager. All this.
This one I include.
Yeah, I don't have in my physical book.
Zhong Wei, you check your email. You check your email.
Yeah, I got, but I see until.
You haven't checked, right?
I checked until the last lesson only. For today's lesson, I haven't checked.
Last lesson.
Last lesson until the crisis, Then I check until there only.
But this one, this note, prepared by me, already I sent to you already. I emailed to you.
Yeah, I received already.
Your student email.
Yeah, I received that already.
So no need to copy. All in.
Because easier for me to study, like physical book. So I take down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You want now? Okay, I show you now. Okay, so then due to the time, now it's 6 o'clock, so I still cannot finish it. Okay, so I think we stop here. So then you put a remark. We stop here. Then next lesson, and then we can quickly complete it. Okay, because I handle different group, so sometimes I forget which part I end, which part I stop. Okay, this one. Okay, so student attending online class. Now it's 6 o'clock already. So for this lesson, we end here. Okay, so we end at managerial role. Okay, the remaining part we continue quickly next week. And then we start topic 4. Okay. Before we end our class, any question you want to ask me? So student, before we end our class, any question you want to ask? No. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, class.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Huh? Yes.
Because the leader I chose, I only find the true leader power of it. So I just expand with the true leader power only. But
Okay, then other.
But I have expand other with their meaning.
Yeah, can. Then you need to mention there, okay, this leader, the leader I select, he or she did not perform this. Like that.
So I just add one of two sentence for expand this.
Yes. Okay, because your assignment not only check my name, also check back home. So that's why your content must be accurate. Okay, I need to say when I mark, I need to say I cannot help you all too much because your assignment also check back home.
So I just remind that the leader I just have only
For this individual assignment, right? 5 resources. We need to write 5 power or 1 power 5 examples.
You need to discuss 5.
5 powers.
Yeah,
And
5 power. Then you
each
provide. You you discuss 5 power, and then you provide relevant example for each point. If you cannot find, then you need to explain there. Okay, my leader did not perform this function like that. Okay, you need to explain 5. Yeah, you need to okay. You say my selected leader
So
did not
just
perform
same
this.
write the meaning and write the for my leader didn't perform this.
Yeah.
The meaning still need to write.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because the question requests you to discuss 5 sources, 5 leader sources. Oh, sorry, 5 leader power. Okay. Okay.
Miss, actually, someone just now asked if you could repeat the figure.
Figurehead role. Yeah. Sorry, student, I missed. Where? But the student left already, right?
Don't know.
Okay.
Not yet. Still
Here. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me? Figurehead role. Okay. Figurehead role means